to my heart, I ain't got no time. You wanna dance all night? Tell me what you want, how you like it now. Yeah, I'm ready to party all day and all night.
Late night, I be getting wavy, fuck a day vibe. Pull up to the telly with a gang like we finna spend it all, blow it all till it's daylight. No flexing, we gon' pull.
Hello everybody and welcome back for another video. So we're now a week down the line since I have passed my A1. As you can see, no L plates, as you've all seen on YouTube. Thank you ever so much for your words of encouragement and congratulating me. It was very muchly appreciated. Thank you for the views as well. I've gone from, I hit my 30,000 view mark to then hit 35,000 in a couple of days. So I really appreciate that, and doing very well on my new job. Oh yeah, we've also hit over the 130 subscriber road. So yeah, we're doing really well. So thank you. I am just overwhelmed by the love that I have received. I really am. Look, I couldn't ask for a better bunch of supporters and subscribers on any of my platforms. You've all been absolutely fantastic. Obviously I've had a few negative comments, but we won't go there. We will not bring this moment down, will we, guys, boys and girls? So yeah, like I said, you know, things are looking up. I've got the new job. I was meant to be there today, but I didn't get much sleep last night. I've slept now, but I didn't sleep much last night. This should be taking me down the motorway. It should be. We're meant to be doing getting on the motorway today. If you're new here, guys, go over, hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell, and as always, guys, go over and follow me on Facebook, Insta and TikTok as well. If you are new here as well, you will find we talk a lot of shit and waffle on. We waffle on a lot. No, we're not. Let me pull over. I think I've left the motorways off because obviously originally, as you all know, I couldn't use them. But I wanted to get a motorway video in because I get a lot of people saying you can't use motorways. Yeah, you can. I've now passed a test to do it. I'm going to use them. Not all the time, but I will be on. They are switched on. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Puts downhill. Start. I don't know what way it's taking me, but it's taking me somewhere, isn't it? So yeah, we want to try and get a shot of me on the motorway. Yeah, how about that? I'm going to prove a point that you can use a 125 on the motorway. I wouldn't do a long distance journey. So, like if I was going up to visit Rev or any of the boys up in Milton Keynes, I would not use the motorway at all. It's too long on it. I would use the A35, I think it is, or A34. But a short journey like to Portsdown, why not? It doesn't hurt anyone, does it? Come on, kiddies. I could have got a squirrel out of there. Several squirrels. God dearie me. People these days. Come on. It's taking me on to the M27 somehow, but I don't know what one. Actually, it might not be. I said we'll see. Come on. People, when they drive these days, I'm worried. I really do. So yeah, since it's still very weird for me since I passed my test. Obviously I got my licence back on Saturday, so it was weird seeing it pink rather than the green. But you know, I'll get used to that, I'm sure. But we'll see. Okay. Okay. So it's taking me a weird way. I don't know why. Apparently we're 32 minutes away. Like I said, we're meant to be heading onto the motorway, so I've never really done motorways, so I can't tell you where they are. No, I've gone the wrong fucking way. Oh, okay. I can't. We're going up here. Let's go back down here. Right, it's going to take me back round again, but let's try that again. Let's try that again. Why? Just like why, mate? It wasn't safe to do that, was it? Sake. Good place to stop. Let's try this again. Crikey. Fucking drivers. Oh, for fuck's sake, my cable's come out. Alright, alright. Right now I'm trying to sort a bloody cable out. Everything going wrong today. Everything, I mean everything. There we go. Hopefully that should now stay in place, he says. We'll get there in a minute. So yeah, I've been overwhelmed by the love and the support and even the views, like 8k views on my video. I've never had that many views. So yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. Oh, I know where we're going now. I know where we're going, I think. Like I said, we'll find out in a minute. It's meant to be taking me the motorway, but I'm not sure if it is. It's 1, 2, yeah. Like I said, we'll find out in a minute. But yeah, like I said, it's still strange not having any L plates on. A lot of people have been saying, why didn't I do my A? Well, I didn't do my A licence because I couldn't afford to do it through my training school at 830 quid. So obviously the whole idea was to just get off the L plates, get off the CBT, and the only way I could do that was doing what I've done and doing my A. Do I want a bigger bike? Oh yeah, of course I'd love a bigger bike, who wouldn't? But I am happy on my dream machine. She's doing very well. But eventually, when I've got a better financial situation, then yeah, I will upgrade to do my A. But just at the moment, no. I booked everything myself, like, so I booked my Mod 1 myself, booked my theory myself, I did it all myself, no training school, no help, so yeah, it was one of them things, and it was easier somewhat, apart from it being a month apart. Obviously I did my Mod 1 on the 26th of April, and I did my Mod 2 the 26th of June, so it was a month, an absolute month, but that is what it is, guys, and I had to do it that way. It was cheaper, 95 quid to do my Mod 1 and 2, and the good thing is I passed them in on the first round as well, so you know, that's always a bonus. You know, I could have failed. A lot of people failed the day I was there. There was 2 guys that failed. Well, I passed. So, well, I'll say 2. There was 4 altogether, but one of the guys, I think it was his second time or something, he said. So he done well. So congratulations to you two if you're watching. If you're watching, I never caught your name, so I can't really give you a plug or shout out. He was also doing his A1, and he was also old enough as well, like you'd all say, to do your A. I said, I'd love to have done my A. It was money. That's the problem these days. Everything costs it, and if you ain't got it, you ain't doing it. Do you know what I mean? So that was that. Yeah, no, just it is what it is, and I'm happy. I'm doing my I've done my A1. I'm happy the R plates are off. Life's slowly moving into the right direction, and that's all that matters, really. You know, hopefully I can keep this current job at Flow Gas, because as you know, I do have problems with keeping work because of my ADHD, and you know, maybe I could do more as well to prevent it, but I haven't worked out how yet. So I'm doing what I can. Like I said, I was meant to be there today, but lack of sleep and everything, I was just like, yeah, this isn't going to work. So I ended up not going, but I'm back in tomorrow. Hopefully I'll sleep. I didn't even go to bed late last night. I was in bed by 11 o'clock. And I'm up at 4, but I had rehearsals on the backstage, because obviously you guys know I do my backstage work with Fassats, so obviously they had their dress rehearsal last night ready for their show, and I was doing that with them. So I've got the next rehearsal on Tuesday, and then our next rehearsal after that, no, that isn't our next rehearsal, the one after that is the show on the Friday. Look at that, all bill. Pain in the arse. I got stopped the other day by a copper. Where's your rail plates? I said, I don't need them anymore. I should have passed my A1. And he said, well, can I see your licence? I said, well, you can't see my licence. See, this off of DVSA. I said, but I've got a picture of my pass certificate. And I said, if you want to see that. And he said, yeah, please. And obviously I showed him the photo of it. Obviously I had my name in that blanked out, so I had to undo the blanks on it. And he said, okay, thank you very much. He said, he said, I'm not being funny or anything. He said, just obviously we get a lot of people that claim they've passed their test, A1 or whatever on smaller bikes, and obviously they haven't. And I was like, no, it's not a problem. At the end of the day, I'm all legal and above board. I said, I don't tend to try and break any laws, because obviously a license isn't a thing you could just have. It's something that's earned and you should treasure. I mean, they could take it away at any point for any reason. Do you know what I mean? And you should nourish that. That's what annoys me with these people that start off with insurance and then drive without insurance. Like they say, I can't afford my insurance this month, so now I'm driving without it. And I'm like, well, you're going to get pulled. You're going to lose your license. And they're like, oh, no, you won't get pulled, you won't get pulled. And then they get pulled. And it's just like, do you know what I mean? And I never understand it. It's, you moan and bitch when they lost it, but it's their own fault that they've lost it. Do you see what I'm saying? And I've got no sympathy for it. I really haven't. Yeah, I've just... I got no thingy for it. This ain't taking me down the motorway. That's going to annoy me now. It's going to take me through the back road rather than down the motorway. I thought I might have to come back the motorway way, get the little clip for you, but we'll see, because I'm really surprised it's not taking me that way. I thought it would have done. But you know, it is what it is. If it takes me, it takes me. If it don't, it don't. I was hoping it would. I might head towards her gen on purpose, and then it'll have no choice but to take me down the motorway. Maybe. Because it's the M27, I think, to go to Portsdown anyway. Yeah, I can now do lives on YouTube as well, so if any of you guys have a regular day you'd like to see me go live on the channel, pop a comment below, and if I get enough people saying the same day, we'll go for it. I plan to do them most weeks, maybe not every week, but I plan to do them most weeks to catch up with you all, and you know, it should be fun. Oh, people drivers are... I'm on West End Road. I'm not exactly got anywhere else to go. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see, like I said, you know. I'm glad I got my licence now, I'm glad I've done it. The wife was pleased for me too. And that's all that matters to me right now. Today was kind of a last thing to go out. I wasn't originally planning this. Just needed to clear my head though, just get out. Put your hand to the throttle and move your ass, baby. I'm talking to that Focus car. It's gonna take me... It should take me towards the motorway. He says. We'll find out, won't we? We'll find out. Ow. There's a bump in the road and it hurt my soul. Turn right. Yes, I know, I was going to. now. It's like bounce, 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 bounce. Oh dear, sorry people, I've got to have a laugh, you know. If you don't laugh these days, you'll cry. And you will cry these days because, you know, life's hard now. A lot harder than what it was back when I was a child, and a lot harder than what it's been like the last few years. Cost of freaking living and just everything, rent, food. It's a cripple now. You can't afford to really do anything. It's a shame. There we go. Yeah, it's taking me to the motorway now. It is a shame because, like, I look at my kids when they grow up and that, and I think, fuck me, what are they going to be growing up to? You know, like kids and adults these days they're like nasty assholes as well. And then you've got like jobs. There isn't a lot of jobs these days, and the ones you can get are shit. You know, minimum wage is bollocks. It's so fucking low. It's like you can get by, but you can't really get ahead. And to get ahead, you've got to work like a stupid amount of fucking hours. Like, I mean stupid. Before you could live like really comfortably and not have to worry. But now you can't even do that. And it's, you know, it's, I just look at life and I think, fuck me, where's it going, you know? And a lot of people say, oh, well, you know, you're talking about this and that, but it's like, I talk about it because it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like the way life is at the moment. You know, it's like me too. I suffer with my conditions and shit, and it's like there's no fucking help or support. And there isn't no help and support, and the support you can get is just, we'll stick you on medication. Stick me on medication, fine, but it's not going to fucking help in the long run, do you know what I mean? And it's not. Yeah, you'll take me onto the motorway from down the bottom here. I don't know why you haven't done it there. It's I look at life and I just think, you know, where's it all going? You know, and you got the government and NATO at the moment banging on about fucking war with Russia. Who gives a fuck? Do you know what? Ukraine, I feel sorry for them. Obviously, no one should be going through war times. It's so easy to live in peace, but the problem is, someone's got to have the biggest swinging cock, right? And that's the problem when you have people in power, is someone has got to have that biggest swinging dong. And we get so many fucking issues from it, and it's not fair because it's the average public like us that end up fucking suffering in the long run. You look at World War II, alright, a justified war. You had Hitler trying to push into all sorts of places in Europe and shit like that. I can understand that, but Russia just wants their countries back in Ukraine, as far as I can see. But they just want to poke the bear, and it's like, what are you poking the fucking bear for? Like, seriously, you're just fucking gagging for a war, and I don't know why. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, obviously, if someone's got a better idea and can give better information, because I'm only going on what I've seen and obviously heard and shit, but for me, it just doesn't make sense. But yeah, then I'll go down onto the third exit onto the M27 because it's taken me a long way out to come back on myself, and I don't know why. But yeah, it don't make sense to me. If someone could shed light on it, you know, go for it. I'm open. Obviously, nothing I say is like proven facts or anything like that. It's just I'm like fucking confused. Like, how can you have a fucking war over what? You know, alright, Putin's threatening a nuclear war. He'll never do it, and the reason he'll never do it is because he doesn't want to fucking kill himself. You know, he's a fucking dictator, right? He's a lunatic, don't get me wrong, but he's a lunatic, but he doesn't want to kill himself, trust me. He really doesn't want to kill himself. He's got all the talk and no trousers. Here we go. I'm about to go on the motorway. What you've been waiting for. Just see, it's a bit later in the video than I thought, but you know, it is what it is. My first ever time on the motorway, and I'm not scared actually. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's no different to an A road, but it gives me a funny feeling in my tummy, like just knowing that I'm about to be going on a motorway. Okay, it's 50 mile an hour, so that's not too bad. And here we go! Oh, I'm hitting the motorway! Oh my god, first time I could do this. So don't get me wrong, we've all done the stuff illegally. And once I've done that. Ooh, I'm on the motorway. Not sure why, but I am. Yeah, it's a 70. It ends here. Does it go back to a 70 or is it still 50? Alright, we're going back to a 70. Oh, I'm on the motorway. I'm on the motorway. This feels really weird, but I'm on it. Oh, this is the first time I said I've been on a motorway myself. Like, I've obviously been on one, but oh, I'm confused, boys. Why are you, speed up! Christ, my life. $16 miles to go. Nope. 5 miles. So you go miles. Camera, yeah, I see it. I'm under speed anyway, so it's all good. A27. No, I need to be back in that lane. That's coming off the Whiteley. I don't want to come off at Whiteley, but this just feels weird because obviously like I said, I've never used the motorway. I've done junction to junction once when I shouldn't have done, a long time ago, but like to be on a motorway legally now, I'm happy. Nah, I wouldn't exactly call it happy. Well, I am happy because now I can use it if I want to. I'll still always take the back routes. I've always said to you guys, I think the scenery for back routes has always been better. I will always do that rather than motorway because it's just better. But I got a car doing 54 apparently. I don't even know where I'm coming off. Should be interesting. I say first time I've used the motorway and it feels weird. I can see myself getting pulled here. Move over because this is now the left lane. I've got a feeling there's nothing in front of him. There we go. Overtake on the motorway. I didn't think that would ever be possible for me either. There it is. And I'm a rocking and rolling with 2.8 miles to go. I'm on a motorway on the M27. Jamie's Biking Adventures. It feels weird. It's always something I've wanted to try. Like I said, I always prefer back roads because of scenery and everything else like that. It's just better. But I had to do this for you guys. One, for myself, and two, because obviously I wanted you guys to see it from the flip side. I mean, down around, some of the views are alright here on this part, but Junction 11, I'm coming off. I'm at 70 mile an hour. Let's say I'm coming off at Junction 11. So I'll be coming off in north of a mile. I've never used the motorway, so expect this to go wrong. I don't know how, but it might. So we'll see. You know, I'm coming off just up ahead. Nearly there though. Yep, I know, I'm in the lane, don't panic. Whoa, that felt good. Sorry guys, that did, it felt good. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed that short little trip on the M27. I know I did. That was one of the best experiences of my life. I'm not going to say best because I wouldn't exactly say that. Why are you doing 30 and a 60? Come on. Didn't like that. Something's rattling. First time I've heard that. I'll have to get that checked out. It could be just a panel or whatever, but I don't know, we'll find out. 4.5 miles apparently, and I'm doing 60. But yeah guys, wow, that was quite an experience. Didn't like that. So we got the back roads, so I'm happy about that. Look at all this, beautiful. So we're on the back roads. This is, I don't know what this is classed as, Swivelton Lane or something. You might have heard it. I didn't. It's a 60, but how the fuck am I doing 60 along this road? Because I can't see fuck all around the bends. Said I'll be going home the normal routes, but yeah, I'll turn left. Wow, this is I'm lost for words because obviously I wasn't expecting to be doing this video today, but yeah, I know where we are, I think. I think it's the front of this. I'm not even sure where we are, I just know it's Portsdown this bit. With is it a cannon? Some sort of cannon, yeah. So I'm not sure where the hell I'm going. I suppose I'll find out. I've only got 7 minutes. It's Firma Bob. Right, I've had an experience today. You've all joined me for it. So since I passed my test in a week, I've not used the motorway. I have now. My opinion on the motorway is still the same. I'd rather ideally use the back roads, just purely for the scenery. So if I wanted to get somewhere quick, like going to and from work, or maybe I'm going up to see Rev and I want to shave a few minutes or an hour off my journey, yeah, I would use a motorway. But I wouldn't. This is what I'm saying. Like, obviously, I use Rev as an example, but I wouldn't travel to Milton Keynes the whole time on the motorway. That was only a couple of miles, and the bike handled it with no issue. And a lot of you are going to say, "But it's a Chinese piece of shit." It's not a Chinese piece of shit. It is a good bike, and if you look after it, it's going to be fine. Like, I service this baby regularly. It gets oil changes, coolant flashes, everything. Yes, it's pricey, because obviously that's what happens when you take care of a bike. It's gonna cost you money, it's gonna cost you time. But if you look after the machine will look after you, and that is one rule I've always stuck by since the day I was 16. I have never been one of these 16, 17-year-olds that is turned around and gone, I can't be arsed to look after this today or do this. My chain tension is always done. My servicing is always up to date. Things like that. It's the little things that matter on these bikes, especially on these smaller bikes. Obviously, like the bigger bikes, you can get away with it to some degree if your service is a bit late, or do you know what I mean? As long as as long as your main things are being covered, a bigger bike can handle it a bit better. I mean, ideally, obviously, yes, you should be servicing it. And if you're not, you're a fucking idiot. But the smaller bikes need that extra love and care and attention. And this is what I don't agree with, like 17-year-olds having them, because a lot of them don't. They just think, oh, I'll swing my fucking leg over it and that's that. I've got to do nothing to it. then it's not. You've got to lube your chain, but keep an eye on your oil levels, your coolant levels if you have coolant. You know, making sure you're regularly servicing it, checking your bulbs, checking your tyres, everything like that. And this is what a lot of the youngsters of today forget. I mean, I was one of a very small few that used to check this shit on my bike and still do. And I've never had a bike go pop. You know, I had my CBR 125 and I'd done 10,000 miles on it. Most people are saying, oh, you need new top ends or an engine rebuild at 10,000 miles on a 4-stroke bike. You don't if you look after it. If you're servicing it, changing parts when they wear, things like that, the engine should not go bang. I mean, obviously, if your piston rings wear and give up, then obviously that's a bit different because obviously they're worn. They don't last forever. But that would get picked up in a service. That would get picked up in most things. You'd start... Sorry. You would be getting signs to when they're starting to go. Like, it could be a scraping, a gritty sound, a knocking, whatever. It wouldn't sound right, and you would go, okay, I need to get out in the garage, or I know what it is, I can do it myself. So you would do it yourself, clearly. But people don't fucking think, and it winds me up. It really does. It winds me up no out, because you look after these bikes, they will look after you. And you know, that's that. Don't get me wrong, I've had problems with this bike, and I have, but it's sorry, sat-nav's talking over me. It's no different to any other machine you own, whether that's car, bike, lorry, fucking kangaroo, whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's just about, if you've got something, look after it, love it, nurture it, keep it looking nice. Don't let it go to shit. Don't have panels hanging off it. Don't fucking cable tie them. That's my pet hate, is when you see a bike with fucking cable ties. You know, you get what I'm saying. It's just about using your common sense. And not a lot of people do that. We're nearly here anyway, so but yeah, if you're new here, guys, go over, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, share us far and wide. I want to hit 250 subscribers this year, and that. Go over, follow me on my other platforms, on Facebook, Insta and TikTok, and I'm gonna shut up rambling and let you enjoy this 30 seconds. So until the next one, guys, ride safe and see you soon. Push a bit forward. Line her up. Bring her forward a bit. And there we go, guys.